Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another edition of Speak On It Post Game Live Eastern Conference Finals Game 4 Heat Celtics in another blowout game. This has been an interesting conference finals, but we'll get into that. We're going to keep it short and sweet tonight. Running the three-man weave. Got my man Breezy in the building.
I am Base God reincarnated again.
3.0.
52.0. 52. And I'm gonna say like how Anthony be saying this. There's some significance. It's a story behind the number 52. Just leave it at that.
Oh, just gonna leave it at that. All right.
Yeah.
I'm not touching that. If you joined us on our earlier post game lives, you know that we had the bat signal out for this guy after what was it, game 2? Game 3? Couldn't find him. But guess what? We found him. He's back. We got our Miami Heat correspondent Frenchie's in the building.
And culture, baby. Let's get right into it. You feel me? Culture, Heat culture, bro.
Culture. I gotta give him credit. I had a good feeling he was going to be on tonight, but after that first half, I didn't know if we was going to have anybody tonight.
Nah, man, I fell asleep. During game 2, bro. It was 25, and we couldn't cut it. We got it to like what 19, I think, not even maybe 20, and then it got back up to 27. I said, I'm going to bed. It ain't even worth it.
Well, we in here. You can see it on the ticker. Boston wins tonight, 102-82. Series is 2-2. Boston Garden, they had a good old time tonight, yelling and screaming, and it was another weird game. This has been a weird series, like the extremes that we've had in the series has been wild because I think these two teams are pretty close. So it's weird to see these ridiculous scoring droughts and sprees and runs. It's been wild in this series, but Boston had to win tonight, and they got the dub. So we're going back to Miami. It's a 3-game series. I will I will actually open the floor with French.
Yeah.
And so what went down tonight, man? It wasn't a good night for the culture.
Shout out to my boy D Dot. You feel me? Yeah. Nah, man. We came out flat, bro. Straight up, like minutes. Like it just looked nasty, bro. I mean, Jimmy Butler was looking injured. But before I even get to talking about the Heat, I gotta give credit to Boston. I mean, they played tough. They made shots when they were supposed to. I mean, Jason Tatum had the game he was supposed to. He had the Jason Tatum game. You feel me? He did the Tatum thing. You feel me? After a big loss, come back, do what he's supposed to. They honestly, to be completely honest, this was a terrible game altogether. I feel like both teams shot terrible. I mean, Boston shot what? 23% from 3, 39 from the field.
Yep, 23 from 3.
And I know Miami shot terrible. I mean, no Tyler Hero, no offense from anywhere. I don't even know what happened to Strus. We had to put the same SOS on Strus that y'all had out for me. You feel me? Like it was, it was. I don't know, man. But
Duncan Robinson being your second leading scorer is not a good sign.
No, that's not a bad. I mean, listen, my second and third squad was trying to come out, make a little comeback. You feel me? Listen. There was one thing to do, and I already know what spoke threw them guys out there. Did you see anybody go for a layup? Like literally, I don't know if y'all watched the entire game, but when the starters came out and the few guys that come off the bench at the beginning, it was just, hey, shoot the ball. And then eventually after shoot the ball, it became, hey, Duncan, shoot the ball. You feel me? Like all that scrub time went to just Duncan shoot the ball. And guess what? He made some shots, man. And hopefully that rolls over into the next game. I mean, we might see him. We got to see what's really going on with Tyler Hero. You know, he got the groin, and uh, that could go either
That could be
way.
tricky. Yeah, that could be
Yeah, you
tricky.
feel me? So, but game
What I
5, Miami, it's
must
gonna be
win?
tough.
Must win?
Nah, no. Remember what I said? I said it's gonna be 2-2. Miami gonna lose this game and win 2 straight.
Okay.
I
I don't
called
know if
it.
I don't know if they can win two straight.
Oh, come on, bro.
I don't know. I think that
Come
would be
on,
tough
bro.
to
Game
beat
7 in
that boss.
Miami.
I think they can
Game
win Game
7 in
7 in Miami.
Miami.
I'm
Nah.
not worried about Game
Yeah,
7. It's
Miami
Game
can win game
6.
7.
It's Game
Nah.
6. I'm worried
I don't worry.
about.
Listen, I don't worry. We came out flat. The boys need a nice day at the beach. They need to you feel me? Go to the spa, get a little mojito. Um, and they're gonna come out the next game. You feel me? They just need the sun, bro. Nobody wants to be in Boston right now.
New England weather is definitely on one right now.
Yeah, bro. I'm about to be up there right now. I'm tight as hell. I'm like, what's going on with the weather?
I
Man,
yeah,
I don't. I mean, it is very frustrating that these scores in the Eastern Conference Finals is so like up and down. This is blowout after blowout. I mean, game two came no game one was kind of like
they've
Game
all been
one, no,
blowouts.
no.
They've all
Game
been
one, Boston was up early, not by a
yeah.
crazy amount, but
It
Boston
felt
was
like it
up,
felt a little
and that
closer.
and coming out the half, Miami beat them bad
Yeah, game
and
one
held
felt
on. You feel me?
game one felt a little closer, but then game two, game three, game four were all back to back blowouts. But I
Well,
don't feel.
Game three didn't feel like game three started off like that, but Boston battled back. Boston made it fun,
Mhm.
but yeah,
I
tonight.
don't. I don't have any worries for Miami, especially for my prediction. I'm with French. You know what Menace is saying. They're not winning straight. If it's two straight, if Smart comeback. Hey, it's not looking good for Smart. I don't know. We don't know what his did they give a ruling on what
Not
his
only
injury
Smart,
is?
Robert Williams was banged up at the end of that game. At the end of the tonight's game too, you got the other Williams. You feel me?
Grant.
Grant Williams shoulder looking kind of. He was looking banged up. He was toughing it out. He was doing his best PJ Tucker impersonation, but he was out there.
Yeah, man.
Uh,
I think that Miami may, and this is just me being biased because I'm trying to stick to my prediction. I think Miami is gonna win the next two straight to get my Miami prediction. I really feel that way, but who knows? I mean, these are really like we've been saying this whole past few post games for this series that these teams are very close in identity and physicality. So I mean, I'm just gonna be tuned in. That's it. I'm just gonna be tuned in.
we're here for a ride right now.
Super fun series.
I think health is probably the biggest thing left for this series because
We said that at the
Tyler
beginning.
Hill, Tyler Hero, we did say that at the beginning. Tyler Hero not playing tonight, you could tell Tyler Hero not playing and Jimmy Butler not being right played a big part in this game.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't think Miami made too many adjustments, but I don't think like it's not like their defense
It
really
wasn't.
wasn't there. It was their offense that wasn't there.
Yeah, no, it was. We had the same type of game against Philly in the last round, where we missed open shots. we got the shots we liked that we wanted. A lot of the possessions this game. It wasn't like all game they were locking us up. We got shots that we wanted, shots that we normally take that just didn't go down. You feel me? Like, and
Mm-hmm.
everybody looked frustrated. It wasn't as bad as it looked. It wasn't that bad. Like I see, like there wasn't adjustments to be made. We were down guys. We had guys that were hurt, and Tyler Hero's a big part of it. If Jimmy can't score, Bam. The problem with Bam is like he hasn't learned how to just create for himself. Like a lot of his energy is feeding off of the other scorers, the primary scorers like Tyler Hero and Jimmy Butler. He's good, but he's not where he needs to be. You feel me? But
Yeah,
he's gonna get there, and you see the flashes when he's aggressive and he's looking for his shot. He can get it. It's not that hard. He's athletic and big. He's like Giannis. He's just like an inch or two shorter. He can do the same thing Giannis do. Like
Bam, Bam, but Miami can't win if Bam is averaging 9 points a game.
no, it can't happen.
It can't happen. He
We
had
need at
nine
least
points this
20.
game. I think he had 10 the other game. Game
Yeah,
two. Like
we need
Miami,
20.
yeah, Miami's just not gonna win if he's giving them single digit points. They're just not gonna win. Like we can wrap it up because they need his offense.
Yeah.
So he's playing okay defensively, but he they need his
Hey,
offense.
hey, can I say something? Al Harford has made an enemy out of me. You feel me? Like, I
your
mean,
Dominican brother, huh?
yeah, bro. I hate it had to be him, bro. We gotta get him out of here, bro. You feel me? Old man out here doing everything, bro. I can't stand him, bro. I can't stand him,
He
bro. I don't
really
even know.
turning back
I
the
can't.
time. I
I don't
mean,
really want to speak bad on him. You feel me? Because he's Dominican. You feel me? But
he's
I can't. I can't.
he's
We gotta
really
get him out
turning
of here.
back the time though. He really wants to get to the dance. I think he really wants to try to prove himself against all the so-called elite bigs and get himself a ring. He really wants to get that. This is coming to the decline of his career, and I
I,
feel like he's playing like he's at his peak, even at 38. He's playing like he at his peak and everything. But man, is he out there balling and giving Boston
well, he got
everything
fresh
he
legs. He
has?
didn't really play last year,
Yeah, he's giving Boston everything he has for that team, for that organization. He's giving Miami fits, man.
and
He's
that's why I
giving y'all
can't wait to
fits.
pack his ass up, bro. Send him right to DR, bro.
Yo, he's been on one since the Giannis dunk. He's been on one since then.
that was the switch. Like literally since that dunk and Giannis winked at him, he's
Yeah.
been on some other shit. Like
Not playing, man. Not playing.
it's been hilarious to see though.
But hey, they say injuries is a part of the game and it shifts the outcome of the future, right? And seeing
Hmm.
all these injuries pop up, it's changing a lot of
Bro.
things, man.
And
You see Smart go down, then Tyler Hero go down, then PJ Tucker go down, Jimmy Butler go down.
yo, I'm
I
telling
mean,
you,
when it was massaging Tatum's shoulder, I was like, "Yo, man, he might go down."
Although I
and
didn't think Tatum was that. I thought he was playing it up a little bit, but
this shit is worrisome too. It, Going into the next round, whichever one of these teams make it out, and as you know, I got Miami making it out. They're gonna go against a fresh Golden State Warriors team.
Oh yeah,
fresh.
because they're sweeping them. The boys is out of here.
Fresh. I need Luca to do the Luca special 3 times.
Nah,
He don't
man,
got to
You
win the
ain't get. You
series,
ain't gotta
but
get. You ain't getting three.
he needs
he's
to
not
get it to
getting
Game
one.
6. He needs to
He's
get
not
it.
getting
Nah,
one.
no, bro. Luca's good for one, bro.
Game six. He's good
He
for
ain't
one.
getting
He
one. I
might
don't think
get you
he's
to
getting
game
one.
five.
Luca's good for one, bro.
They're going back to they're going back to Golden State for Game 4, right?
No, game four.
No, oh, Game
Tomorrow's in
Four's in
Dallas.
Dallas still,
And game five is in
bro,
Golden State. And so
Luca's
bro,
yeah,
good for one, bro. Luca gonna give you one, bro. I
bro.
promise.
We want to give him that, but we also gotta look at it like this, right?
Nah,
Luka has been in the NBA for how many years now? 5.
No, not 3 or
bro,
4.
what?
He's in the league as long as Trae Young.
So like
3 years?
3.
3, almost 4, right? And this is the furthest he has been. And the Warriors collectively almost this starting five, besides Wiggins and Poole, have been there a bunch of times, right? So they're looking at this Mavs team as rookies. So they're treating them as such. And I really don't think that these boys are gonna get a game, man. I
I
called it.
I think
I at
Luca
first
can
I said
punch him in the
at
mouth.
first I said Golden State in 6, but then I switched my take to Golden State in 4, and I'm sticking to that. They sweeping these boys. They out of here, man.
The only thing that worries me about tomorrow is it looked like Golden State took their soul. It looked like that was quit.
Hold
And
on,
there's
Uh,
hold on, hold
nothing
on,
that
hold
they
on,
can
hold on,
do.
hold on, hold on,
yeah,
hold
like
on.
there's
They
nothing they
took
can do to win the
Luca's
game.
soul?
No, they took the Mavs as a team.
Nah,
If they
did they
come out
take
here,
Luca's soul?
if they
I
come out
mean,
here
that dunk
trying
might have
to,
took Lucas soul.
Nah, 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 nah,
before it's
nah.
not an
See,
offensive foul.
I don't think they took Luca's soul. You gotta understand, bro. He's the great white hope, man.
Listen, for
Luke,
what it's
yo,
worth, he's gonna try to come out here and be as hot as possible, right? And what Coach Kerr is gonna do in return of that is gonna say, all right, if he's gonna be the one to beat us, then we're gonna allow him to be the one to beat us.
all
And
right.
he's gonna have 50 and they're gonna lose by 15.
Well, or because the NBA playoffs are where stars are born.
Hmm.
You might see the Luca special. You feel me? You might see my boy Luca go for 60, 10, and 10. You feel me? And
He gonna need to do that for them to win. I just need to know, is Scott Foster officiating the game, because he officiated tonight, and tonight
Yeah,
was
he's not
god
gonna be
awful,
there. He's not
god
gonna.
awful.
He never does 2 in a row.
Like,
So
this
Dallas
is
got lucky with him doing tonight's game.
this is just god awful. Like, every time this man officiates, it's a horribly officiated game. I don't understand how he keeps getting these high profile games. Like, as soon as you see his name, it's like, oh, here comes the fuck shit.
He needs to be investigated, man. He needs to be investigated. I'm so serious about that.
who?
Scott
Scott
Foster.
Foster,
Oh,
referee.
mm, yeah, he was refereeing tonight,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what's it.
and it
Tonight's
was
game,
looking spooky
like, if I was on Miami, I would have been frustrated too, because it was
I
just
mean,
inconsistent. Like,
the whole
if you
game.
if you're gonna call it, like, you're gonna let stuff go, then let it go. But call that on both sides. Like, don't.
Like at first, like in the earlier quarters, I'm looking at it and I'm like, all right, the NBA is gonna call it a little tighter because you got to protect the superstars, to protect the product. Like, nah, it was
Like,
protect Boston.
exactly. Like, I'm looking at the free throws right now. Miami took 14 free throws. Boston took 38. Like, come on. And I watched that. That
No,
was a
bro.
physical game on both sides. Like,
And look, and those 14, I'm telling you, bro, the Miami free throws came later in the game. Like once the game had been decided, essentially. Like earlier in like I don't know, bro. We couldn't get a damn call for anything. And Scott Foster, man, he's you look at the Chris Paul numbers and the James Harden numbers, and you really,
and it makes
but
you shake your head. Like,
and there
who's
was some
next
type
on his
of
checklist?
uh,
like, and I don't want to make it seem like the refs is the reason Boston won, because Boston just won. Like, they
no,
outplayed
Boston
Miami.
won. Yeah,
But that 14-38, as physical as that game was,
it was
that's
on
too
both ends, and
lopsided.
that's what yeah.
Something to
Well,
raise your
and
eyebrow at for sure.
and the thing was, like, we couldn't get into any type of rhythm early on with all the ticky tack calls that were being called. Like, it was, there was good calls, obviously, where you could see it was a rough play, and I understood those, but there was other calls where I'm just like, well, what are we supposed to do? Like, if we can't, like how are we supposed to guard them? Like what are we supposed to do? We can't do nothing. Like it was bad. It was bad. It was a bad night, man. I seen it on Spo's face. I seen it on Udo's face. I'm like, UD was out there like, yo. Well, UD tried to give the speech. You feel me? We came out with
I,
energy after that.
yeah, I saw him try to do his little rah rah thing that he
We
does,
came out
and
with energy after that. You feel me? Gabe Vincent got a little steal, a little fast break bucket. We started going. Shouts to my boy Oladipo, by the way, man. Yo, listen, there's a lot of people in the sports media world that were hating on my boy Depot, and they still hating on my boy Depot, and they gonna keep hating on him. Feel me? If it's not the defense, if it's not that they saying he's playing bad defense, they saying he can't score. My boy's out here trying, man.
my thing with Oladipo is y'all cannot win if he's your best player.
No, for sure.
Absolutely can't win.
No, we need to
It's
listen. The format needs to be what it was always supposed to be. It was supposed to be if Depot can make it on the court and be healthy and play, he'll be our fourth or fifth best player.
mm-hmm.
You know, it's supposed to be Jimmy, Bam. Honestly, it's supposed to be Bam, Jimmy, Tyler Hero, and then you know Depot or Kyle Lowry
Whoever you can get the extra,
or
you figure it
yeah.
out.
Yeah, but that 1, 2, 3 punch, Jimmy, Hero, and Bam, that needs to be it every single night. And Hero hasn't really had the greatest series anyway. But the threat of him, and what he does running off those screens and stuff, it really
Hmm.
does it really does open it up for the rest of the team. And so having Tyler Hero, not having him out there tonight kind of really it hurt us. You could see the difference on the offense. Is like I said, he doesn't have the greatest series, um,
Does
but
he still come off the bench?
yeah,
Yeah.
still off the
So
bench.
yeah,
He
he
never,
he
yeah,
he definitely rallies that second lineup.
yeah,
And y'all need that spark for when the guys go and have a seat and everything like that because yeah,
bro.
um,
And we can play with the lineup so much better. I mean, we were running zones out there because we were trying to hide Duncan like
mhm.
that. We can't do that, bro. Like, like that's not gonna work, bro. Like, and Duncan can't guard anybody, and
Nah, he's a cone.
he's a cone.
He's a cone.
But I wouldn't say a cone actually. I but he can't
He's a
guard
cone.
anybody, bro. He can't guard anybody, bro. And so, like they're attacking him anytime he touches the floor. It's like get him on Tatum or get him on Jalen, and watch them go to work. Yo, by the way, bro, I never noticed how easy it is to strip Jalen Brown, bro, and Tatum when they're driving to the basket, bro.
Yeah, I mean
That
you saw
ball
it
gets
game two.
loose a lot.
I mean
Nah,
game one.
bro. You saw
You
it in
saw it
game
game
one. I
one.
mean, game three. You saw it with Oladipo in game three, and I seen a little bit of it tonight. I'm like, yo, these guys, like,
Yeah, all you
I
gotta do is force them middle, and then whenever they drive, you put a wall up how they do for Giannis. But you just
mm-hmm.
gotta have active hands because they kind of like they just like lose sight of the ball whenever they drive to the basket.
Well, that's when you see the little guys step in there, like the Kyle Lowry's, the Oladipos, the Gabe Vincents, like poke their hand in there. And
Hmm.
they they get that ball out. Like it's it's really like it's bad how bad that is. Like how bad they are at that. Like they
Hmm.
gotta really improve on that. Like,
Yeah,
but I think what we were harping on before a little bit, just to touch on it a little bit more, like health is health is gonna be so crazy for the rest of this series. Like if I feel like if Williams is out, Robert, that is like
yeah, Time Lord.
if Time Lord's out, Boston is gonna have trouble because that makes them a little bit thinner at the big man position. Dice, whatever his name is, Dice,
Yeah.
he can't touch the floor, bro. Get that man out of there. Yeah, unless it's the backups out there, he can't touch the floor, bro. So it'll be Horford and Grant the whole night, and that they'll start off good, but then if they can't keep them legs some type of fresh, bro, it's gonna wear on them, bro.
They can't keep Horford in the whole game. They can't.
Yeah.
They literally can't. He
But
has to stay
Grant has done real good, like at playing at the five or you feel me, playing at the four, like playing big minutes, guarding the big men. Like,
down. Yeah, but Bam play. He shoots right over Grant Williams,
yep,
so they can't put him at the five. He has to be at the four or the three, just to stretch the defense as well. But they got to figure it out. Miami got to figure it out. Boston got to figure out the turnovers is not the greatest for Boston. I was surprised at how
still
many
bad.
turnovers Miami had tonight. I mean, it was tied. I think it was 9-9 as far as turnovers go, but Boston they have like I think the games that they led in turnovers are the games that they lost every single time. So like they really have to control their turnover ratio, and if they want to continue to keep this series alive. But I still think it's gonna be Miami in six, man. I'm saying quote me on
Well, and here's the thing, man. Miami, Miami doesn't need to like dominate a game to win the game, bro.
that.
I mean, I know you guys have seen the stat going around. What was it? We only had won 2 of the 12 quarters
Yeah.
through game 1, 2, 3. That now through 4 games, 3 out of 16. We won the last quarter, but 3 out of 16 quarters. That's all we won, you know, and it's 2-2. We don't even need a half, bro. We just need a quarter. We just need strong. And if everybody comes back, the next game it's gonna swing a little bit differently. Marcus
I
Smart gonna be out again. We got to see Time Lord and Grant. I, it's gonna be a fun 7 games, guys.
Yeah,
I picked Miami in 7 to begin. I'm still holding on. Still holding on. I would feel better if Miami won Game 5.
Breathe
I
easy,
would.
bro.
I would feel
Breathe,
better.
breathe easy, bro. I told you I'm gonna be here through the finals. Don't worry about it. You feel me? We gonna get to where we need to get to, bro. Yeah, I don't care how much it's gonna hurt us. You feel me? But we gonna have to get a Duncan Robinson game if we have to. We gonna have to get a Tyler Hero game if we have to. But we gonna make it to the finals. And when we get to the finals, bro, watch out, Golden State, because we ain't finesse on the East Coast. You feel me? Over here, we play defense. You feel me? And if you happen to if Boston happens to beat Miami, Golden State gonna have a tough time against Boston too. Gonna wash them up.
we.
Oh no.
This whole we talk, man, is still like is driving me insane.
Hey, bro, y'all tried to end my career over there the other night, bro. Listen, and I forgot about this too. I got to defend my honor over here, man.
Honor.
You said the wrong stuff, brother. You feel me? You
Let's
took
get the
my
truth.
words and
Get
spinned
the
it a little
truth.
bit the wrong way. You feel me?
Let
I
me
said
let me
it, bro.
get you let me get you the solo so you can clear
Yeah,
clear
yeah, yeah.
the air. Oh
Let's clear
God.
the air, man. I said this at the beginning. You feel me? When we went, when the Lakers went and said we're gonna go sign LeBron, I said, all right, fuck y'all. I don't want LeBron. I don't want nothing to do with LeBron, bro. First year he come out, play with the rookies. Well, not the rookies, obviously, but all the young boys, and it was terrible. And he got rid of everybody, and everybody living their best life. But I said it, bro. I said I'm not really gonna fuck with the team if LeBron is here. Well, at around the same time, my boy Jimmy went to South Beach. You feel me? Jimmy was in Philly before that, Minnesota before that, Chicago. You already know the whole story.
Hmm.
Boy got to Miami. You already know I fucked with Spo. I fucked with Miami since Dwayne Wade was there, bro. But again, LeBron gets there. Come on, bro. I don't really like LeBron because LeBron is a little hoe. You feel me? And he do
Oh,
the same shit all the time, bro. And he not the goat. I don't want to hear that from anybody ever again, bro. He not the goat.
he's
You
definitely
feel
the
me?
GOAT, but
Well,
okay.
he'll never be the goat, bro. He's past his prime. He can't do it no more. The only way he'll be the GOAT is if he goes to the Knicks and win a ring. That's the only way he'll ever make it GOAT
Damn,
status.
he gotta go to the Knicks to win a ring now. A
Yes,
lot of
that's how
people in the
he.
beginning was saying if he
You
ever
feel
goes to
me?
Cleveland and
And
wins a ring.
so my Heat fandom has always been here. You feel me? I was there when Zoe was there. You feel me? It's you feel me? I'm always riding with Pat. You feel me? Pat, my guy. So you feel me? The Laker fandom, I'ma always love the purple and gold. You feel me? But until LeBron go, I gotta go. You feel me? I
Man,
gotta
shut
go to
your
South
ass
Beach.
up, nigga. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. You was a bandwagon jumping ass nigga.
All right, bro.
Nah,
Hey,
man.
I got the
You was a.
receipts.
I
I've
got
been
the
here.
receipts. Oh,
I
I
got the
got the
receipts,
receipts.
bro.
Hey yo,
I've been here
hey
with
yo,
Jimmy. I've
Dylan.
been here with Jimmy and them
Drop these
boys.
text messages. I'm gonna send you right here.
Hey, right
Uh
there.
huh. Right there.
Put them
Because
right here.
we
Put them right
got
here.
them receipts of you saying we could
Yeah,
use Kyle
I
Kuzma right
told you,
now. When
purple and gold, bro. I'm
LeBron
always
was on
been
that
purple and
team.
gold, bro.
LeBron was on that team. That's when they
Bro,
won
I'm
the
always
championship in the
my
bubble.
Lakers is always in my heart, bro.
Yeah. So who did you root for in
Oh,
2020
I
when
was
it was
definitely
Lakers
saying
Heat?
Miami in 6. I called it.
I
Go
wasn't
look
in
it
the
up, bro.
I wasn't in the chat, so
Send
I'm
the
not making fit. I'm just asking you
that.
questions.
I was Miami was my dark horse that whole year, bro. Come on. Come on,
James,
brother.
your face
Come
says a
on,
different
brother.
story.
It was a win-win for me, either side. But I was
It
rooting for
was
Miami.
it was a win-win for me, but it's Team LeBron over here. It's Team
Nah, fuck
LeBron for me.
LeBron.
It's Team
Fuck
LeBron. I mean,
LeBron, bro.
he's already the GOAT. So
Now,
that's
first of all, the Black Mamba is the only goat in my heart. You feel me? But we're not gonna talk about. You feel me?
well, I
Rest in
mean
peace,
that's great. There's a difference between your favorite player and who's the best player. There's a difference in those two things because Carmelo Anthony is my favorite player, but he's not better than LeBron James. Like
bro.
that's we're
LeBron,
not gonna make that
yo,
mistake.
LeBron is a compiler, bro. Come on,
He's
bro.
a
He's a
compiler.
compiler,
He's a
bro. How long
compiler.
has he played?
We're going on year 19 of
How many rings he got?
4,
How many appearances he got?
10 or 11.
Yeah.
Hey,
Uh,
that alone is,
exactly.
is GOAT status right there.
No, it's not.
Like
So
I
Jerry
don't
West is the
understand.
goat.
I don't understand. He's got more finals appearances than him.
Yeah, no. I'm saying Bill Russ was the goat.
I mean, you can make that argument. The
No,
only
you
problem
can't.
with the Bill
No, you
Russell
can't.
argument
No, you
is,
can't make the.
I'm just gonna always steal JJ Redick's line is he was playing against firemen and plumbers.
Nah, yeah, bro. That's why I
That's
said
the
you can't make
I
the. That's
can't.
why I
I'm
said
not
you
gonna
can't
make.
make the Bill Russell
I'm not gonna
argument.
make the Bill Russell
Listen,
argument, but I
man.
mean, you can
Nah,
go that route. But I mean,
bro.
listen, like if you wanted to tell me that you think Jordan, LeBron, or Kareem was the GOAT, I can understand that. I can live with any of them three, but you can't tell me that the other two are not in that argument, are not in that room.
Bro.
I think it's Ron. A lot of people think it's Jordan. I don't have any problems with people that think Jordan is the GOAT. I
No,
can
LeBron don't have enough
completely
heart to be
understand
the
that,
GOAT,
but like
bro. LeBron is a land.
it's that you're doing right there that bothers me. You can't
No,
in order
he's a
to say
land,
LeBron's
bro.
not the GOAT, you have to insult him. You can't bring up facts.
No,
You
no,
have
no,
to
no,
just
no, no,
insult
no. No.
oh
Because
LeBron
being the GOAT,
pops.
yo,
Oh
because being the
like
GOAT is more than stats, bro. If it was all that, then Wilt would be the GOAT. But Wilt isn't the GOAT. You feel me? Wilt was just a tall guy that played a bunch of short guys. Like, you feel me? Like that's all Wilt Chamberlain is. You feel me? It's not about just stats, bro. I understand he's the most gifted player we've all ever seen. You feel me? But that doesn't make him the GOAT. You feel me? That doesn't make him the greatest. That makes him the best basketball player ever. The best,
that's
not the
exactly what I'm
greatest.
saying.
No, best and greatest is different, brother. I put Breezy to sleep over there.
I just don't understand how you can have a man that gone to that many finals.
No,
When
sir.
LeBron retires, he's gonna have the most points ever. He's gonna be in the top 10. He might be in the top 5 in assists, and he's gonna be the top, I think, 30 in
Yo,
rebounds.
give
Like,
me.
come on! Like, what do
Hold
you
on.
want? There's
Give
nothing
me,
he can't do.
give me LeBron's three best playoff moments.
There's a lot.
No, the three
There's a
best.
lot.
The three best
Uh,
besides the
I would
block.
besides the block. So we're gonna take one out.
No,
Okay.
because the block is the block. You feel me? We all remember the block, right? All
Why
right,
would
so
you want to
give me
take?
the other
You just
ones.
said give him his best moments and then
And
take
you might
away
have
one
taken
of his
away his best
best.
moments.
No, hold on. You guys said not you, Breezy. Mike, you just said there's a lot. So take away the block because that's
Take away
Why?
the
Why?
block.
But why are
We
you
get, but
taking
no,
away
we can
moments?
take
What
the
are
block.
his moments?
The shot that he hit against Chicago in the Eastern Conference Finals, the bank shot in the corner in front of their bench when they were down 2-1, had to win that game on the road in Chicago in Jimmy Butler's face, actually.
Come
After
on. You
Derrick
talking about a
Rose,
young Jimmy Butler, bro. Come on.
still Jimmy Butler. After
Sure.
Derrick Rose hit the game winner the game before, you have that shot. You have. I'm not even going to give you a game. I'm just going to give you the entire 2016 finals, where the man led both teams, the Cavs and the Warriors, in total
Compiler.
points, rebounds, assists, blocks, and steals. He led everybody in every stat. Like in 2016, not when Bill Russell was playing firemen and plumbers, today with Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Kyrie, Steph, they were all playing. LeBron led them in everything. That
Kobe would have
entire
won the game though.
he won the series. He won the
No,
series.
Golden State won the series.
No, the series that I'm
2016.
talking about, it's the one that they won where he led them in everything.
No, that was the other series.
The
That was
one
You're talking
the
about
one where he
2016.
led the whole everything. That wasn't the series he won. That was a series that they
that
won.
was
That Golden State
the
won
one
it.
where Kyrie
Yes,
blew his knee
Kyrie
out,
and
shot
Kevin
didn't fall.
Love both got hurt. Kevin
And you
Love
had
had that limb
Dellavedova
injury.
as the
Yeah,
second best player.
Deli was his number two. That was that series. I remember that he led everything, and yeah, that was cool.
You could
That
take
was
his
cute.
game winner against
Compiler.
Indiana when he scored the layup on Paul George.
Oh
You can
yeah,
take
that
the
was cool.
floater that he hit against Toronto off the glass. You can take the game winner against Orlando, the three, his first one. You can take
Orlando.
his performance against Detroit in 2007 when he just went God mode on them. You could take his performance against Boston when he went God mode on them. Like, what do you want? Like, this just game and game and game. He's the best, man.
You could
This
talk
this
about his performance against the Spurs in the finals. You could talk about his
game.
performance
We could talk about
against
Game 7 against
I
the
could
Game
also
7
talk
Spurs.
against
about his
the Spurs.
other performance against the Spurs in the finals, but
You
we'll
could
leave
talk
that
about that
aside.
Game 6 when Ray Allen
If
hit
you
that
want
We're
to
gonna
talk
three,
mythologize
you,
him.
and how
you could talk
LeBron
about
dragged them to that point in the game.
Look,
you could talk about his the second time they played against the Spurs, but you know what? He still himself had a very good series. The rest of the team did not play well. That was the
Hit,
reason why he left, because they said he's the most athletic player and we're going to pass the ball around and he's not going to be able to beat us with athleticism. He had a really good series, but one
and
man can't change the world.
he left because he got his ass bust by the team that bust his ass that other time. You feel me? Cause he's not the GOAT. Cause he got no heart. He's a bitch, bro. Come on, it's okay. It's okay. Shouts to LeBron. You nice, my nigga. But come on,
Wow.
man. You're not
What
that
was the
guy.
what was the point of making us making Mike name the
all
moment?
of those playoff. Oh, it's just to go. You're a
Cause
bitch. That's
no,
it.
cause those, cause them shits was those was alright, bro. But
Those was I.
you talking about
Okay,
all these different series in years that he didn't win a ring, so he was just compiling more stats like he does, bro. He's a
but
compiler. It's
who
okay.
wins the championship every year?
Golden
Who did that?
State, San Antonio, the
They didn't win.
Lakers.
Golden State
They
didn't win
don't
every
win
year,
every year. Golden
and
State
neither
didn't win
did the
last year.
Spurs.
No,
Spurs didn't win every year. Kobe didn't win every year. Jordan
yo,
didn't win
bro,
every year. Like no one
LeBron.
wins every year, but we hold LeBron to this mystical
No.
thing where he has
Y'all,
to do
no.
things where people have
All these
never done in sports.
LeBron fans hold him to this mythical standard of the GOAT. And so I'm holding you to the same standard because let me tell you what GOATs do. GOATs take the shot. They don't pass the ball. They take the shot.
But he takes
GOATs
the
take the
shot.
shot.
He takes
Eh,
the shot.
You
GOATs
know,
take the shot.
you
Kobe
know
passed to
that
Ron Artest.
you know
But that was
exactly.
but when
Is
Kobe
Ron
did it,
Artest not the
when
GOAT?
Kobe did it, it was a good basketball play though,
Is
right?
Ron Artest not the GOAT?
When,
Go to what?
He's the GOAT of Queens. But
That's
What Kobe say though? Yeah. You doing straight up stand up comedy now. You doing straight up comedy now.
ah man, oh man, oh man, oh
Yeah,
man,
that's what
yeah,
he said
bro.
around his
Nah,
ass.
nah, 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 yeah. Um, nah, the goats take the shot, bro.
LeBron
And
takes
what
the
if I was
shot.
to tell you
Nah.
that there is a stat? I mean, because there are people that are analytic guys to the
Oh, I
T.
know. I see all
Right.
them stats. I
But
know them
but what if I
stats.
was to tell you that there is a stat that says that LeBron has more buzzer beater shots than Kobe and Jordan? And matter of fact,
Combined.
combined.
That's cool. When
I
did it
mean,
matter?
if
In in the playoffs, he has the most playoff game-winning
you
buzzer
said take the
beaters
shot,
than anyone ever.
take the shot.
More than
No, no, no,
Jordan
no,
and
no, no,
Kobe
no, 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 no,
combined.
no, no, no,
Look it
no,
up.
no.
Look it up.
See, okay, I know what stat this is. Are you talking about the game-winning shot within 20 seconds or some
No.
bullshit like
Zero,
that?
zero, zero
Zero
on the
Nah,
zero
clock.
buzzer
not
beater
buzzer
shot.
Zero,
beaters.
zero on the
Nah,
Buzzer
that's
clock.
beater
cat.
shot.
Pull it up. I never seen it.
Buzzer beater. Dylan, drop the stat right here.
Jillian,
Buzzer
drop the stat right here, bro. Right here.
buzzer beater
Put
stat,
it
bro.
right here.
That's the real thing.
That's the stat. That is a real thing.
All right, we gonna see when the pod drops. Dylan, like I said, right here, bro. To my left.
Like I said, I don't have a problem. Like, I don't understand why we don't hold Jordan to the same mythical standard. Like, I could
What do
nitpick
you
his
We
career.
don't
mean,
even
bro?
I could
Hold on,
nitpick
yo,
his
bro.
career too.
I'm not saying Jordan's the GOAT, bro. You not understand when I tell
So
you that
who?
Kobe's
Please
the
tell me,
GOAT?
Kobe's the GOAT.
Kobe's the
Kobe,
GOAT,
Kobe
nigga.
Bean Bryant,
The Black Mamba.
the same guy that quit in a Game 7 against Phoenix. That guy.
The Mamba.
That guy that
GOAT.
on his own with his own team only has 2 rings. That
Yeah.
guy.
So
Two.
how many and
Two.
the other guy that
The
he
other guy
won
we
three
talking about
with.
got 4.
No. He got 3 with Kobe and got 1 without Kobe. Kobe got 2 without him. You see my math? I got good math. I know.
So again, he has 2. So he has 2, and we're
Mm-hmm.
giving him the GOAT.
What are you talking about?
Kobe has 2 rings.
So you
When he
giving
was
LeBron 4?
Kobe has 2 rings when he was the best player on the team. 2. Bron has 4 rings being the
Wait,
best player on the team.
you think Shaq fat ass was the best player on them Laker teams at that third championship?
I mean,
got
he got the
MVP.
MVP.
It don't matter what got the MVP. Steve Nash got the MVP 2 years in a row, and that we
No,
know
no, no,
that
no.
didn't go to him.
Shaq got the Finals MVP.
No. If we talking about MVP awards, then we gonna throw out MVP awards. You feel me? Nah, we not gonna do this, bro. Y'all not gonna do this, bro. Listen, Kobe got 5.
Okay,
And I
Kobe
wasn't even
got
talking
5.
about 5-4. Because if you're gonna try to take away Kobe rings, I can start taking Bron rings away too. Because Bron didn't know
I
how to
didn't.
win championships before he got to Dwayne Wade. So let's give
Even
one to D
if you
Wade.
take
And
the
Kyrie hit the shot. So let's give one to Kyrie. That leaves Bron
Oh
with
my
2.
God.
Come on,
Why
bro.
does everybody want to hang on to the Kyrie shot as if LeBron didn't have 45 that game?
And
Like
Kyrie
what
hit
the
the
fuck?
shot.
What
And
the
Kyrie hit the
like
shot.
like as if
LeBron had
as
a
if
LeBron
great.
Bron didn't have
LeBron
the
had a
block to
game.
pay before that.
Hold on. LeBron had a great game against the Spurs, but Ray Allen hit the shot. We
as if
remember Ray
LeBron didn't
Allen.
score 12 straight points to get them to that shot.
But this is what I'm saying. We remember the shot. I know
Oh
you
my
remember the
God.
It's a
12 points.
great
I
shot,
remember the
but
12
I
points, but
mean,
we remember the shot.
so
It's relevancy.
what are
Relevancy.
we
That's shock value.
saying? Like,
Ray
Shock
Ray's
I,
gonna
value.
get a statue in Miami before
Nah.
LeBron because we
Listen,
so are
remember
you
the
gonna
shot.
tell me that in '95 when Mario Ellie hit a 3 in the corner
yeah,
to
kiss
beat
the
the
death.
Magic, you gonna tell me that that's his ring and not Hakeem's ring? That's what you gonna
It's
tell
crazy.
me?
It's crazy.
Come on, man. Come
It's
on.
crazy.
We don't
Guys
It's
are
like
remember
in the
saying.
him.
right
It's like saying
position
We
and
the
they need the
pass
remember
out.
right
we
basketball
remember
play.
we
The
remember
pass
Hakeem and
out to
Kenny
Steve
Smith.
Kerr. It's the
Kenny
pass.
Smith too.
It's crazy. It's like saying the pass out from Jordan to Steve Kerr. That Jordan don't got a ring without that shot.
He
So
don't got
No
no
doubt,
three-peat.
no doubt.
so
But
Kerr,
what we remember from Jordan, like we remember the fadeaway against Utah. You feel
we
me?
remember the
Like
Steve Kerr
we
shot.
remember the shots. No,
Remember
remember
Steve
him,
Kerr's
his
We
shot?
shot.
remember the Steve Kerr
Yeah,
pass out to Steve Kerr to make the shot. So
exactly.
if we're
We
gonna
rem-
say LeBron, and
but
if we're gonna say
but
that,
what
right?
you
Hold on,
remember?
I
No, no,
got
no.
you.
What you remember? You remember. You only remember it because Steve Kerr made the shot, right? If they miss, they lose, right?
Same.
But that's what I'm saying. You remember it because of the shot. You know,
But I
I
don't.
understand the
But I
pass,
don't
but
say
you
that
remember
Steve
the
Kerr
shot.
won that. I don't say Steve Kerr
Yeah.
won those
Steve
finals.
Kerr won the
Nobody.
game though.
He didn't win the
Nobody's saying,
finals.
but
No, no,
nobody.
no.
You
He
don't.
won that game.
But nobody is saying without that shot, nobody's saying he saved LeBron, he saved Jordan's
Wait,
ass
wait, but
for
we
getting
gonna
that.
hold
Without
on.
that shot,
I hear y'all.
Jordan doesn't have 6 rings. He has 5. Nobody says that like they say about LeBron. With LeBron, they go, "Oh, if Kyrie don't save his life with that shot, he only got 3." They take it away immediately. They
Ray
take it
Allen
away
don't make
immediately.
that shot. He
He
only
only
got
got
two.
2. That they take it away immediately, but they don't take it away from Steve Kerr and the Paxson shots. Those happened. Those
I
happened.
I hear your argument, and I raise you this, my brother. The year before, when Kyrie played, because Kyrie played game 1 and what, game 2 of the finals, and got injured
Half
in
Game
of
one.
game
game
twos.
two.
Yeah,
He
he
got
got
Game
injured in
injured
game
one.
game
two.
two.
Up to that point, how was it looking? I remember
He,
how it was looking. How was it looking?
They lost game one.
Cleve,
They
no,
won game two.
no,
mhm.
didn't they win game 1? I'm pretty sure they won game 1.
They lost game one. They
Uh-huh.
won game
Won
two
game
and
two.
3, and then
Mm-hmm.
they lost the next three. Next
Yeah,
3.
they were
Yeah.
firm. They were in the driver's seat when Kyrie was in there.
Nah,
The
Kyrie got hurt game one.
No, he got hurt
If
game
you're
2.
asking me if I think that Cleveland would have won that series if Kyrie didn't get hurt, yes, I do think Cleveland wins that
Okay
series
then, but
if
they
Kyrie doesn't get
didn't.
hurt.
And then the next year, Kyrie was there and they won.
But you got to also remember that Kevin Love wasn't there either. Like,
Yeah, but they were gonna.
Do you
But they
remember
were
that
gonna.
team?
Yeah, I remember that team. It was
If you
terrible.
remember that team, you wouldn't be saying
that's
this shit, bro. It was literally LeBron and the Mercenaries versus the Warriors. It was LeBron,
Well, LeBron likes to
Dellavedova.
live amongst mercenaries. Whose fault is that but his own? He could have
Bro,
gone and joined a homegrown team, you feel me?
all right, how
That
about
was
this?
doing their thing.
If it was Steph
But he's
and
uncoachable.
if it was Steph and Clay and Draymond were injured, it would be a sympathy parade for Steph saying, "Oh, Steph was by himself because his teammates got hurt."
we
Hold
don't
on.
even hold the
Don't
They say
blame
2019
the same
finals
thing.
against Steph
They say the
when
don't
same
Kevin
thing.
Durant and Clay got hurt. We don't sit there and say Steph dropped the ball. We said,
I,
damn, the Warriors was hurt. Toronto, Kawhi, they
what do
just
you
had too much
mean?
for them
No,
boys.
no, no, no,
Who
no, no,
blames
no.
Steph Curry for 2019? We all say Kawhi and the Raptors did the
So
unthinkable.
so you're gonna just put the media's light skin bias on me? You feel me? You gonna put that on me? Cause I'm not saying that. I was killing Curry too. I said, nigga, at least put up 50. You see why I'm not killing Luca? Cause Luca's doing the most he can out there.
Hmm.
And you can see it, you feel me? Just like I know I be killing playoff P, but I've seen playoff P give it his all sometimes too and put up some great games.
Yeah,
But you feel me? I give credit when credit is due.
yeah. I feel like
But when I see you
that's
act like a bitch, you feel me? I'm gonna call it out,
what.
and that's what
No,
LeBron be doing.
that's the thing. That's the double standard, bro. That's the double standard because what I'm saying is that most people like yourself have consistency across the board until it gets to LeBron.
What
Until
you
it gets LeBron,
mean?
because you just gave a billion bailouts for those players prior to LeBron just now. Oh, I know Luca is doing all that he can, though he didn't have a good game one. He
No,
played like shit. He didn't have a good game two. He played like shit. But we're saying, oh, I know that he's doing the best that he can. Playoff
I
P
said LeBron
plays
doing the best he can.
no, playoff P played like shit in the playoffs in the conference in the semifinals in the conference finals. But you said, but I know playoff P can do his thing, so you gave
Oh,
another bailout. The thing is, when LeBron is out there doing his thing and doing the best that he can, people say, being that you're supposed to be the goat, The GOAT would have won the whole thing. The GOAT would have took the last shot.
Because
The GOAT would
but
have
this is what I'm
definitely
saying. You
that's
see,
the
what's the
thing.
difference? You talking about all the bailed, I'm shooting all these players. I ain't nobody calling him the GOAT. Neither
Yo,
am I.
and
Y'all calling LeBron the GOAT.
you
He
want to
want to be the
know
GOAT.
you want to know how whitewashed also people are about Michael Jordan. When Jordan scores 62 or 64 or something like that against the Boston Celtics, don't even nobody even talks about how they lost that series and almost got swept. They just talk about
no,
that
almost.
one
They got
game.
swept.
They only
They
talk
got
about
swept
that
in that
one game.
series.
Exactly. You talk about the
They
one
got
game.
Oh no,
swept.
bro. I go back and look at box scores because I'm curious about that shit. Because I see the way people are today, like physically. I'm like, they weren't like this back in the day. Feel me?
So how can you call LeBron a bitch and then Kobe not play the whole fourth
Hold
quarter
on,
and say I'm
hold
not
on.
gonna pass the ball? I'm not
Nah,
gonna shoot the ball. I'm just gonna pass
because
the
them
ball.
niggas
But
was them niggas was scrubs, and you know what
bro,
LeBron
no,
do?
no,
Because
no,
LeBron want to
no,
do the
no.
same thing.
Have some
No, because LeBron want
accountability,
to do the
bro.
same thing, and you know what LeBron do? He goes in there, he gets his 28-7, and says, "I did my best," and then he goes and sits his ass down. Bro, just sit the fuck out, bro. We already know these niggas is trash, and nobody gonna rock you. Nobody gonna knock you, bro.
That is some lack of accountability, selfish ass shit, bro. For the fact that you're in the finals, you're at the big stage, and you allow your emotions say, "Fuck this shit" in the
Wait,
finals.
Kobe didn't do that in the finals against Phoenix in the
Huh?
Western Conference
You are
Finals.
in the Western Conference Finals to go to the finals, and you allow your emotions
Matter of
to
fact, it
say,
wasn't in the
"Fuck
Phoenix
It was
ain't
the
this
never
shit."
been
second
in the
round.
finals.
It was the
It was the
second round.
second
Yo,
round, brother.
It doesn't
Second
yo,
matter.
round.
Doesn't
We
matter,
talking about the
bro.
second round to a man
Doesn't
that got
matter.
5 rings.
It's game
Come
7.
on, brother.
It's game
Come
7.
on.
It's
Come
game
on.
7, and
bro,
at that time of the
Let's
game 7,
let's
he still
confidence in my
had 3
ability. I'm
rings.
gonna come back and do this next year. And
like
guess what he
what?
did? He did it. Come on, bro. I'm playing Monday morning quarterback right now, bro. I got all the facts already. So
Yo,
how you gonna argue this with me,
bro,
bro?
if you want to talk about GOAT, he could have had 6 rings.
He got 7, but
Could
Shaq
have
was
had
fat.
7. Could have had 7.
But Shaq was fat.
But I see you pointing the finger instead of saying about how he didn't play game 7.
Hmm. Yeah.
Now you're
But
saying
Shaq was
Shaq was
fat
fat.
too.
Shaq was fat, but what about Kobe not playing?
What about Shaq being fat and not
I
understanding that it
still
wasn't
don't
his
see you
team?
addressing it. You still haven't addressed it. That's what I'm
What
saying. Address it.
What do you want me to address? He sat down because he was playing with a fat man and a bunch of
Oh,
scrubs.
okay.
It's
Okay.
not what goats do.
Mm. Goat would have said,
No.
"Fuck it, I'm putting this terrible ass team and some whack ass players on my back, and I'm gonna go out there and score 50 like it's my last game of my career, and we're gonna get this dub."
Oh,
That's
you
what a
mean like
goat
when he
would have
scored
did.
81 against
A
Toronto?
goat would have did that. Yeah, why he ain't do it?
He did it against Toronto.
Why he ain't do it in the playoffs in Game 7 where it matters? That's a regular season game. Why he ain't do
Nah,
it in the
he did
playoffs
it
where it matters?
because he had to make a point. Guess what?
Perfect
Because
time
guess what
not to make
happened
a
after
point,
that?
right?
Guess what happened after that? What happened after that?
They
Who
went
we
home.
got? No, no, no. What happened after that year?
Y'all went home. I'm not talking about the
We
next year.
went
In
home.
that
There
moment,
was a
what happened
point
is
that
y'all
needed to
lose the
be
game, right?
proven, though. It was about much more than basketball, bro. The front office needed to hear it, bro. I'm not gonna be doing this shit, man.
Bro,
Give me some real basketball players out here. And what we get, we going and got the Spaniard. 2 more.
Hall of Fame, right? Hall of
Hall
Famer.
of Fame.
Hall of Famer.
Hall of
But you
Famer,
know what?
bro. Go
But you
shit.
know what? You know what? Who would have been another person that would have been a Hall of Famer had he not got hurt and had all those type of like mental issues? It would have been Andrew
Bynum
Bynum
too.
too.
That would
And
have been
what I
it.
want to say to that is people talk about LeBron building teams or asking for help. Kobe was asking for help too in a lot of his career. Him
Yeah.
asking
In the
I
him
don't
middle
for
of
listen.
it
most of his
though,
career.
I
Him
don't
asking for
listen.
Chris
in his
Paul, him
prime.
asking for Pau
I
Gasol.
don't
Yeah,
I don't knock niggas for building super teams. That's cool with me. Like if it even when it was overkill and you put KD on the Warriors, I was like, yeah, but you could build a team to beat that. You just
Nobody did.
you just had to yeah, well it was tough. Imagine uh imagine this Miami Heat team insert Kawhi Leonard and I don't fucking
How
know
long?
some
How long was the Lakers in disarray after they got Paul Gasol and then won the championship before they started getting their picks?
a year. Wait. You said how long before? What was it?
How long was the Lakers in disarray without any picks before they were able to get picks again?
Are you talking about after the championships?
Yeah,
Uh,
because they had their run with Jeremy Lin and all them, and then they got Julius Randle.
well,
But
I think
before
well
that,
that
they
was
had
tough because we
2013 to
had
like 2017.
we had
before that.
Jim Buss out there running the front office.
Yeah, that was
He
tragedy.
gave Mozgov a shit ton of money and
He
gave
gave Brooke
Luol
Lopez some
Deng
money.
and
Hmm.
he gave a bunch of people money that didn't need to get any money from us.
Hmm.
I want to say 4 years,
4 years.
four, four. I mean, I forgot how we did it, but I'm pretty sure we recouped something because they went and picked up in them last 2 years Lonzo and the Ben Simmons draft.
Hmm.
Because the last good year for the Lakers was like what 2014, like
This was it 2013, 2014.
2013. I want to say. I
Hmm.
want to say 2013 was the last good year. After that, it was all downhill from there. And then
Because
2017 was the first.
what year was when y'all got Steve Nash and Dwight Howard
And
trying to
Dwight
run the new
Howard, because
offense?
that's when the wheels fell off.
That
Hmm.
was 2K14, 2K15. Yeah, I want to say that was 2K14. Yeah, not the
Okay.
Kevin Garnett poster, but the next one. No, two. I'm tripping. No, never mind. But yeah,
Hmm.
2014. I want to say 2014. Let me look
Hmm.
that up.
I'm looking it up right now.
It's a point
Well,
to be made. That's why I'm asking.
What's the point to be made?
You'll see. Once we confirm it, I need to confirm it first.
2012, 2013 season.
Okay,
2012,
2013.
2013 was the year that they got Dwight Howard and Steve Nash.
Hmm.
And then when did they get their first round pick? The next first round pick was that Julius Randle, or was it Bi, or was it Ball?
No,
Uh,
Randall came first.
yeah, Randall was
It was
first.
Randall, then Lonzo, then Bi.
No, it was Randall
No,
Bi,
Randall, Bi, Lonzo,
then
Kuzma in
Lonzo.
the same draft.
Hmm.
Let me know when was the Randall pick.
Randall came first. Randall came 2016, 2017, I think.
Julius Randle was drafted in
2014. First round 7. Yeah, 2014.
2014,
2014,
the number 7 pick.
number 7 pick.
So 2 years.
2 years.
And he broke his leg that first year.
Yes, he broke his leg the first
Immediately,
year.
like the
So
first
they would
game.
so they would trash that whole and then they would trash that whole year because he was gone.
And what year was what was the years of the back to back
We're back to back.
championships for Kobe and Powell?
That was
Uh
08, 09. No, that was oh
no,
seven and oh nine.
it was 09, 10.
Oh nine, 10.
We didn't win back to back years.
Yeah, it
Yeah, y'all
did.
did. That'd be
Oh
Orlando and
yeah, no, no,
Boston.
no. You know what? I'm thinking of it the opposite.
Y'all lost in '08, one in '09, and then one in 10.
We lost. Yeah, yeah. We lost to Boston, then we beat Orlando, then beat Boston. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's a total of 4 years of recouping from Powell. Because Powell didn't come back until in 2010.
Did we trade Paul? I don't
He
know.
didn't come back. He didn't come back. So y'all went a few years without him. Andrew Bynum did not come back and play because he was dealing with his injuries and mental issues.
They traded him to Philly.
Yep. And then y'all try to build a super team by getting Dwight Howard and Steve Nash, and then that
Wait,
didn't
wait,
work.
wait, 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 wait. Before
Yes.
all of that,
Go ahead.
David Stern nixed a trade that was going to send Chris Paul to the Lakers and would send Lamar Odom to New Orleans and Paul Gasol to a third team to be
Mhm.
named in the trade scenario.
Okay.
Yeah, and David Stern, for
The
whatever
history
reason,
is
said
the
no.
history, bro. We
Yeah.
just the gig is the gig. The history is the history. So then y'all try to build a super team with Steve Nash and Dwight Howard, and you said in 2012 because you had
Mm-hmm.
them 2 seasons. You had both of them two for two seasons. So it might have been in 2011,
Who?
2012.
Who
You
was
had
2 seasons?
Nash and Dwight Howard for 2 seasons.
Dwight was only there for 1 year
He was there for 1 year.
One
and then
year?
became a free
One
agent and
year.
he signed with Houston.
1 year, and he bounced. All of that happened in 1 year.
Remember,
Okay.
D'Antoni came over and he didn't want to fuck with D'Antoni, and then D'Antoni got fired and then got hired at his new team. Funny how that works out.
All right. So then that happens, and then y'all don't get a pick until 2014, and then he gets hurt. But the injury is not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about to when y'all was able to get picks. So in that midst of that whole situation, not one time I don't think I've heard anybody say, "Oh, Kobe Bryant and the Lakers left our team dismantled and without any picks for a long period of time." Or he drained the salary cap.
Nobody would have said it to LeBron if he was in Cleveland. But we watch the
Really?
nigga. We watched the nigga. No, no, no. If he stayed, if he would have just been in Cleveland the whole time, you wouldn't have heard that shit. Because they
Bro,
would have just been kept
we're,
reach. They would have been
we're
having to
I'm
do it
me and
over and
Mike are
over.
literally in a chat with somebody that has says that all the time. Wherever LeBron goes to, he goes there. He gets rid of all their players. He nicks all their draft picks because he signs all these other players and end up getting all these picks traded
No,
and signs these
and
players, and he leaves the franchise in disarray. They literally did that to the Lakers to try to get Kobe Bryant back to the finals, and you guys missed out 4 years for that. But no one said a thing.
no, 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 no. But you're skipping over shit because
How
you
am I
tried
skipping?
this because you tried to skip over the Knicks the trade that David Stern effed us on, which then turned and made Paul Gasol and Andrew Bynum and Lamar Odom become disgruntled players who would physically, you could see it on the court that they didn't want to play, that they were uncomfortable, they were playing like whatever, which forced
Chris
our
Paul was a
hand
sign
to
and
move,
trade,
which forced our hand
right?
to move them.
Chris Paul
Yes,
was
we
gonna be
were.
a sign and
Yes,
trade, right?
yes, we were gonna send two pieces
I
there.
Yeah, that was gonna be a sign and trade. I'm talking about the franchise, how you guys were in disarray as far as the money and picks,
No, no,
because
no, no. But okay, all right. But understand what I'm saying. If that trade happens, the whole timeline changes.
It does.
It changes everything.
But
And
I mean,
so when you leave out those details, when you leave out the what the trade rumors that was supposed to happen and got vetoed by David Stern and made those players disgruntled and made the team, it fucked up the team chemistry. And so people had to get moved out, bro. We had to blow up
I
the
don't.
team and we had
I
to
don't
do
think.
something new. Now, somebody should have had enough foresight to know that Steve Nash was old as hell, and it was already looking bad in Phoenix. You feel me? Somebody should have the Dwight Howard thing with the back. I mean,
Y'all made
they
him
had
a
the whole
scapegoat.
you
that
had
could
the
have gone
whole
either way.
You
They
had the
made him a
whole
You know what I
NBA,
mean?
scapegoat.
yeah, they made Dwight Howard a scapegoat. You had the whole NBA fool thinking that y'all was gonna sign old ass Steve Nash and get Dwight Howard and run Duke offense. That was
I
the
didn't
thing,
know.
right?
I didn't
That
know
was the
who
thing.
thought that
Oh,
was
we're
gonna
gonna
be a
run
good
Duke
idea.
offense. That was the big thing. Duke offense.
Well,
Duke
nobody
offense.
respected Dwight
Princeton.
Howard anyway either.
Princeton offense.
Princeton
Yes.
offense,
Like
yeah,
what?
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Nobody respected Dwight Howard. I mean, it was a mess. I
But
mean,
it all comes back to your GOAT because he's the one that hated Dwight Howard. And because he was the leader on the team,
how could you not
everybody
hate
followed.
Dwight Howard? He's very
Everybody
easy
ain't
to hate.
everybody everybody's not built like Kobe.
Facts.
That doesn't mean that Dwight Howard like that it's wrong that he likes to smile and have a good time while he's playing. Like there's nothing wrong with that. Like there's
Nah,
more than
it's not.
my favorite
It
phrase is
nah,
there's more than one way to skin a cat. Like there's different ways to do things. You don't have
for
to
sure.
be a cyborg and hate the world and never
I don't think Kobe
smile.
hated the world.
I don't
He
think but you
smiled.
he rarely smiled. He
He
rarely
smiled.
smiled while he was playing.
He just didn't smile at goofy
Off
ass
the court,
shit.
I'm sure he was a great. I mean, all the accounts, a great guy. But on the court,
He wasn't
Kobe was
smiling at none of
very
that goofy shit
militant.
that Dwight was doing.
But who? I mean, I don't. Some of it was goofy, but like,
You're already
but what I'm saying,
conceding
but what
some.
I'm
You're already
saying is like, there's
conceding,
nothing
bro. Like,
wrong
come
with
on.
that though. There's nothing wrong with
No, there
that.
isn't nothing wrong
If
with
that's
that.
how he is, that be yourself, be your true
You're
self.
right. Be
There's nothing
yourself
wrong with
and
that.
go be
And
yourself in
Kobe was trying
Houston
to
with James
make him be
Harden.
something he's not,
Oh yeah,
and
but
resented him for being
but
himself.
and the main thing, which I
Like,
would
how do
like to
you
point
have
out.
so much resentment
No,
against Shaq, but then try to make Dwight Howard a
but
Shaq?
the main thing that you're overlooking through all of this is the passing of Dr. Buss, the man who ran the show for decades, was gone.
I I am going to actually agree with you,
That
but
listen,
I'm going to use that exact same point for your LeBron argument leaving Cleveland
no, no,
because Dan
no.
Gilbert is legitimately one of the 5 worst owners in history. So you
Yeah.
can't tell me that if LeBron had an owner, he doesn't even have because Dr. Buss is great, phenomenal. You tell me if LeBron had a look what he did in Miami when he had
Yo,
an owner
bro.
that actually
Yo,
gave a
bro.
shit and actually tried to do things, and LeBron all of a sudden is winning and getting to the finals every year. You can't tell me that if LeBron had some sort of organization in Cleveland, maybe he stays the whole time like Kobe. Kobe had a foundation. He had a good owner. When Kobe was crying and pouting and wanted to be traded, Dr. West was like, "No, go sit down. I'm gonna get you
I'm
some
gonna
help."
get you right.
When LeBron did that, Dan Gilbert was like, "Well, it's kind of expensive for us to get these players. I don't know. You're the
Bro,
great one, right? You got to figure it out." So LeBron was
I
like,
yo
"Deuces,
listen.
deuces, bro."
I didn't have I don't like I don't really care about LeBron that much. I was only upset that he came and did it to the Lakers, bro. He didn't have to do it to the Lakers, bro.
Listen,
He
It's
I
could
was
been
have
a,
went
done though.
somewhere else.
It's
He could have
been
did it
I,
done
somewhere
though.
else.
but he
Kobe
lives in
did
L.A.,
it
so he
It
lives in
too. He
L.A.
doesn't
did it.
matter. Kobe earned that, brother.
It
Kobe
was.
earned it.
I don't think it
If
matters.
LeBron wants to tear something apart, let him tear up the fucking NBA commissioner's office.
It's a
This is
Don't
two-way
come to
street,
the
though.
Lakers.
this is my
Two-way
argument.
street, though,
This
because
is my
Magic
this.
Johnson went to LeBron's house and stayed at LeBron's house
I don't want to
after
talk
to
about
make sure that
Magic.
LeBron signed with the Lakers when free agency started.
I
LeBron
don't want to talk
didn't
about Magic.
make that man come over there. Magic went over there to recruit him to the Lakers because the Lakers needed LeBron.
I don't
They
Yeah,
want to talk
needed
my
about
him.
Magic,
argument. My
man.
argument is the fact that we keep on putting up these reasons of why it happened with Kobe. Oh, he earned it, and he deserved the right. And bro,
You sound like a
the,
hater.
no, the thing is the outcome is the outcome. The fact that it happened is the outcome, right? So what I'm saying is, regardless of what he deserved and what he was owed to, what right he had, and everything like that, the outcome is the outcome.
You right.
They still did what they did to give Kobe that, and ain't nobody holding Kobe accountable to that, but they doing it to LeBron. That's the thing I'm
Nah,
trying to
bro,
say.
you right. The outcome is the outcome, and 5 is more than 4. So,
Hey,
4 is more than 2, but we will move on.
This
So,
guy. Wait, hold
so
on. This guy. This guy. I don't know how it's gonna look on YouTube. But one of these guys, whichever one of my fingers is pointing at Mike, wants to talk or be. Hold on. Let me make sure. You go ahead, Mike. You talk your talk. I'm gonna make sure we get this right.
well, I mean, I was just gonna go into just a quick preview of Golden State Dallas tomorrow, but I don't think there's much to preview because that's it.
Where's this
You know
going?
what? I have faith in Luca. I think Dallas wins tomorrow. I think Dallas
I'm
wins.
telling you, bro. Luca special.
I think Dallas wins tomorrow. I think.
The Luca especial.
Look
I
at
don't
him
know
live
how they're
at
gonna
home.
do it. I don't know hook or crook. I don't care how they do it. I think tomorrow Dallas for one night stands up and they win a game and just push this to the weekend. That's all I want. Just get us to the weekend.
I need one more, bro.
I need
I
just
can't
one
have
more
Golden. I can't have Golden State going to the finals.
off the
Not, but
week.
no. Honestly, in real, on all seriousness, I I can see a world where Golden State kind of takes the night off. Not like literally
Yeah,
sits down, but I mean
but
like
just
where they're
no
kind of
energy.
like
They're
on
just yeah,
cruise control.
yeah.
You feel me? And it's like, all right, I'm gonna take this cute little shot, and if it goes in or whatever, and if it
They
doesn't,
was
we
doing
got
that in
next.
Game 3. Steph was taking some wild shots in the beginning
Mm-hmm.
of that game. Like
I'm saying, bro, y'all said it before. They're playing against a freaking I don't even know. They're playing against a Drew League team.
they know they can't lose. It's they know they can't beat them. That's what it
For
is.
real,
And
bro.
we saw this. This is why I also think Dallas can win because we saw this with Memphis when Ja went down. They came out that next game and it was just like do. We'll just turn it on whenever we need to, and then they lost. They got punched in the face and they lost. And it was like, oh wait, we got to
It's
really
cause
play.
it's cause Draymond was doing his podcast. You feel me? He got a little. He was up a little late editing for me.
So I think we might get one of those tomorrow. Or, I mean, Golden State does have the killer instinct. So I mean, if they that's what also scares me. If that game is close, Golden State's gonna win that game.
If Clay comes out with the look that he had when he came back his first game, you might as well just call it over.
I don't
It's
know, bro. I
all. I
still don't
think it's
believe in
all
Clay.
about Clay. Y'all are bugging, yo. Clay is Clay.
No. I just think he's not healthy. Like, I still
No,
think
Clay
he's
is
still banged
Clay,
up,
bro.
bro.
Clay is Clay. He pull out the bunnies when he wants to. It's just that he picks his spots more methodical now. He picks his spots. That's the difference now. He's
See, I
being
yeah.
more aware. He's being more aware of where he needs to be, and if he's gonna try to dunk on this type of player or anything like that. He might have in the back of his mind of like, oh, when I went for this dunk in the finals a few years ago when I got a swipe from the back and I landed wrong. He may not go for the dunk. He's gonna go for the layup and everything like that. But every now and then he'll pull out the bunnies, pull out the hops on ice and everything like that. But other than that, Clay
Yeah.
is Clay, man. He's
Can
out here
I?
he's shooting one-legged threes. Bro,
Yeah.
Clay is Clay, bro. He's back and
Mm.
he's playing defense. He's not even taking the switch. He's playing defense.
You know, and this iteration of Golden State kind of feels the most like San Antonio of the earlier 2000s. Those Greg Popovich teams, like just the system. Obviously, the pieces are different in the way it was run, but it's a system,
Hmm.
and the main pieces are back, and the uh, secondary pieces are some upgraded, some for the most part they're
Yeah,
kind of they got
yeah,
the
I get what you're saying. It's
same.
like
Yeah,
seeing Tony Parker, Manu, and Tim Duncan, and then
hmm
you got your Bruce
Aaron Baines,
Bowens, and yeah, you got your Bruce
Danny
Bowen
Greens,
and Denny
uh,
Greens and fucking Boris
yeah,
Diaw's.
yep, yeah,
Yeah.
those type of guys. Like, and that's how it feels watching Golden State. It feels the same way. It just
Hmm.
that's how I
Uh,
feel it aesthetically. It just feels like that.
Yeah.
Well, we will find out tomorrow.
Get the
We will
brooms ready.
we
Get the
we will
brooms
be
ready.
right back here tomorrow.
I got Luca for
We
one.
might be doing a wrap up show. I haven't. I don't know. I don't think we have a gone fishing or anything like that. We'll leave that to TNT. But it might be a wrap up show. We might be sending someone home tomorrow night. But
It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. That's what's gonna be being played
that's
for the Mavs tomorrow, bro.
that's gonna be the intro tomorrow. That's gonna
Mm,
be the intro tomorrow night
yeah.
show.
Mm,
Well, we will see. Tomorrow's gonna be busy. We
hey,
got our weekly show. We double
goodbye.
duty tomorrow. Weekly
Word.
show
Shit.
and the post game live. Yeah, French, you was with us last week when we did the
Oh yeah.
double
That's a
last
fact.
week. So we will be on that. You know what to do. Hit that like, share, subscribe. Hit that bell.
Ping.
Give us
In the
all.
words of Jimmy, I only
Mm.
want to be with you.
French, we're
Word.
gonna let you take us out tonight.
Yo, you already know it's your boy F. Ryan Tannehill on the scene.
Ah.
Ridiculous.
I've been getting attacked, but there's still people ducking me. I got smoke for everybody except the
Yeah,
two fellas on here tonight. Thanks for having me on. You feel me? Miami gonna be back in game. Well, we gonna lose game 5, but don't worry
I
about it.
find it hilarious that Anthony was on for 2 straight pods, and then tonight he's not here.
I'm telling you, bro, he's ducking the smoke. I
It's
still got
crazy.
my notes. You feel me? I'm here.
Breezy.
Ooh,
Shit,
Woo! Yeah, it's time to
man.
wrap it
that
up.
boy
Yeah,
tired.
I'm sorry, man. Today has been a long day. It's been a long day.
That's a fact.
Just got back in town, but man, Miami at 6. I'm still calling it. Warriors
Huh?
at 4.
Huh?
Yeah, Miami at 6, man. I think them boys is gonna get the next 2. I think it depends though. I'm saying this stuff because I'm trying to stick to my pick, but it definitely depends on
Boy got no
who's coming
faith.
back. No. I think they're gonna win the series. I want them to win in 6 to keep my prediction up, but it definitely depends on who's coming back, who's playing, and everything like that coming up in these next few games. It really does depend on that because if our memory proves us to be right, this is what it's been. It's been who has been the healthier team in each game so far.
Yeah.
So like it really depends on that, and we will see that. We will definitely see that. But Miami in 6, Warriors in 4. Them boys is Warriors in 4, like homie was trying to say for the Suns. Warriors in 4, man. Send them boys home. Little Luca, I mean, I feel like eventually he might win a ring soon in the future, but I feel like him getting to this step was a teachable moment for him. This is a learning moment for him, a teachable moment for him. But him getting here is just something to ignite him and give him fire to get to the finals the next
My
year.
boy
But it
still
ain't
got
this year.
takes.
It ain't this year. It just ain't this year.
You gonna hit them socials?
Oh, at Breezy5X on Twitter, at Breezy __ BILLZ on Instagram, and we out.
Yeah. We here. Thank you to everyone watching, listening. Thank you to all of the contents that were on Twitch, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor, Spotify, StreamYard, YouTube. Follow, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. We here. We appreciate it. We're still grinding. Like I said, we still got our weekly show tomorrow. We will be here for post game live tomorrow. I think we're gonna have. I know we're gonna have a special guest on next week. We might have a special guest tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, follow me. IAM_MBJ on the socials. If you on the Twitch, IAM_MBJ928. And yeah, man, for all the guys, we just out here grinding. I know there will not be. I mean, it'd be nice if Golden State did pack this up because we will not have a show on Wednesday because the fellas is having a road trip. So,
Yeah,
We
man.
out heading to.
are we going to the Yankee game?
Aha.
Yankees.
You
Yankee
better
game.
get some. You better get some content, bro. You feel me?
We're gonna have some content out there.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
So shout out to the fellas. Shout out to the man producer, podcast Poppy.
Mm-hmm.
Well deserved night off tonight.
That's a
Word.
fact, man.
Word.
Wasn't working.
And yeah, we are gonna wrap it up, and we will see you when we see you tomorrow night.
Yeah, man.